In a book called Ikigai, the author states, the happiest people are not the ones who achieve the most. They are the ones who spend more time than others in a state of flow. Now, first, let's talk about what is flow. Flow is the experience of being completely immersed in something. A state where time stops, we feel creative, we feel delight, and we are completely immersed in the present. We've all been there at some point. We've all felt this feeling of doing something and forgetting everything around you. It could be playing video games, writing, painting, working. We all have that activities that makes us feel amazing. We all know this feeling, but it's really hard to describe. Now, why do we need flow? The most important part of it is what I've said in the beginning. The more time we spend at this state of flow, the more we are happy, the more we are fulfilled from doing the stuff we love. Now, besides that, when you are in a state of flow, you are much more productive. Imagine when you're doing something very boring that you hate, time just stops. It just moves the slowest it can. And when you're doing something you love, you just run. Now, there's a few conditions according to, and I'm sorry I'm going to butcher this name, Owen Straffer, knowing what to do, knowing how to do it, knowing how well you are doing, you have the skills for the task. The task needs to be challenging enough, and you need to be focused and free from distractions. Even if we really love something, that doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be in a state of flow while doing it. I want to go deeper and give you a few strategies for achieving this state of flow while you're doing something. Strategy number 1. Choose a difficult task, but not too difficult. To enter the flow state, we need to have something that challenges us. If it's too difficult, we can easily get distracted or even not start doing the thing. If it's too easy, then it's just boring and there's no point. So we need to find this sweet spot where it's hard enough, it challenges us, but not to the point where we just can't do it and we don't have the skills for it. Try doing a little something extra, putting you a little bit out of your comfort zone, but not to a point where it's impossible. If you have enjoyed this video so far, consider liking and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Let's continue. Strategy number 2. Have a clear objective. Games, and video games in particular, are amazing in putting you in the flow state. They immerse you into their world, and today with VR, even a headset and a computer, you're even more inside of the experience. And while you're inside, they provide you with such clear instructions on what you need to do. Go there, kill him, go there, talk to him, kill him, kill him. Many of the stuff is just killing someone. That's the fun part, isn't it? It makes it really easy to do the stuff. You just need to follow a point, basically. Unfortunately, it's not that simple in real life. We can give ourselves clarity in what we want to achieve in a session. Let's say you start working and you have a few objectives you need to achieve today. Try asking yourself, what's my objective for this session of work? What me and my team want to reach today? Not immediately starting to work, but first asking yourself, well, what is the checkboxes I need to hit today in order to achieve my goals for this work session? Once you start doing the work, don't obsess over the objective you put for yourself. You need to focus on the task at hand. When an Olympic runner's running, they're not thinking on the medal they're going to get once they win. They have to just run and give their all. They have to focus on the task at hand. They have to flow. Strategy number 3. Focus on a single task. When we say we are multitasking, we are basically just switching very fast from one thing to another. If we were computers, that could be amazing, but we're not. We end up spending all our energy just alternating between tasks we do. That's basically just wasting our energy, instead of focusing on one thing and doing it well. Concentrating on one thing may be the most important thing you can take from this video. And that basically means how well you can keep your focus. So I'm going to give you a few tips from the book on how you can achieve that. One way to improve our focus is to practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is a form of meditation where you basically practice your mind to live in the present, to feel your body right now. What is it feeling? What are you sensing? The sounds around you. And It's basically just training your brain to be more focused. I try to do a couple times a week mindfulness in the morning or even in the middle of the day when I feel stressed and I need a break. It's a really great form of meditation that I would really recommend. Phones and social media are the biggest form of distractions we have today. Now, you probably already noticed that your phone is a problem when you try to be in a state of flow. Just put it on do not disturb or put it away from you. That is one of the biggest tips you can do if you actually implement this. Try the Pomodoro technique. The Pomodoro technique is basically working for 25 minutes and having a 5-minute breaks. Now, personally for me, this is too much breaks and I really like doing a 50-10 split. Try finding the sweet spot for you of how much time you work and how much break you take. Music. This is a bit controversial. The research shows that music is not beneficial to your focus, but it is very beneficial to your motivation. Personally, I have to hear music while I study or work or doing something. The best kind of music you can hear is classical music, according to studies. I personally hear lo-fi music. If you want to check out, I'll leave a couple playlists on Spotify that I listen almost every day. The kind of music you have to avoid is high tempo with a lot of lyrics. Rap, pop, anything that has lyrics is basically not good for your focus. Try sticking to lo-fi classical music, things that wouldn't distract you while you work. Start your work session with a ritual and finish it with a reward. It's basically just training your brain to enjoy the experience you're about to do and expecting the reward at the end. Work in a space where you will not be distracted. This isn't possible for everyone, so if you don't have a way to work in a place where you won't be distracted from other people, music, noises, try just getting a pair of noise-cancelling headphones. Bundling routine tasks. Take a specific time of the day, let's say, I wouldn't suggest the morning, just try at the evening or noon after most of your energy is spent, and do all the emails you have to send, all the invoices, all the boring routine tasks you have to do. Try bundle them and do them at the end, mid of your day. Many of the information I shared today is from the book called Ikigai, which I really liked reading. But most of the book is about longevity, a lot more than actually flow and focus. It's an actually pretty nice read. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.